going? Welcome to Chaos Tattoo. My name is Vaughn. How can I help you today? Looking for some ink? Right on, right on. So, what are we talking? Cover up, touch up, new piece? What are you thinking? Sorry, what was that? You want to get your first tattoo? Cool. Yeah. No. You don't have to be shy. Everyone's got to start somewhere, right? Yeah. Right on. Yeah, hey, we're more than happy to help you out with that. We work with first-timers all the time. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So did you have any idea of what you were looking to get tatted today? You're not 100% sure? Okay, but you've got some ideas. Myself or any of our other artists would be more than happy to work with you today. So why don't we show you some portfolios to start out with, okay? So there's myself and 3 other artists working today, and you can kind of pick and choose which artist's work you prefer. And we can go from there and get you working with an artist whose work you really like. So I guess we'll start with mine. My tattoo style really focuses on realism and tribal and occasionally geometrical tattoos, but realism is kind of my bread and butter, so to speak. So let me show you a little bit of my work that I've done. So here's a tattoo that I just did yesterday. Yeah, that's more of a tribal one for sure. You can see the intricate lines and details there. Yeah, well, thank you. Here's another one that I did. This one was on a forearm the other day. You like that one too? Cool, thanks. Oh, I can't even, I lost track of the hours, but this really showcases some of that realism I was talking about. You can see the tiger there. Yeah, that was many hours over 3 separate sessions. Yeah. No, I don't think for your first tattoo. I mean, it's doable, but I would recommend something we could get done in about an hour or less. Just because you don't know, right? You don't know how your body is going to react to the process. Some people have a very high threshold and can go for hours and hours. And some people, their nervous systems are just a lot more sensitive to it. So if you're not careful, people can get sick, they get dizzy, they can pass out. Not that I'm trying to scare you, don't worry. I mean, we'll really take our time with you here today. What's that? You don't even want to see anyone else's portfolio? You want to work with me? Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm more than happy to work with you. Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Alright, well, let's start brainstorming a little bit. So first, let's talk location. Have you given that any thought as to where you want this tattoo to be? On your forearm? Yeah. You know what? I think that's a great place to start, personally. You wouldn't believe how many people come in for their first tattoo and they're asking for it on their hands or up through their neck, on their face. I mean, these are highly neurological areas, and a lot of people don't know what they're signing up for when that's what they ask for. So it's good that you have a realistic approach to your first tattoo. So I say the 2 of us work together, do a little brainstorming, and we'll figure out a really cool tattoo that you're proud to wear on your arm and to be able to call your first. Cool. So lay it on me. What did you have in mind? Okay, a clock. Cool, cool. And did you want anything else with this? Definitely, okay. So what were you thinking? Were you thinking like clock tower, grandfather clock, maybe something like a watch or a pocket watch or anything like that? A pocket watch. Your grandfather always used to have a pocket watch. Cool. And yeah, you have fond memories kind of playing with it, clicking it open and closed. Yeah, I like it. So if I do a pocket watch, well, does your grandpa still have it? Oh, my condolences. So in a way, this kind of helps you to look down and remember him. Yeah, I really like that. And did you have anything else in mind? Maybe something for your grandmother? Yeah, you want to include her in it? Okay. But you don't know what to do. Well, what was her name? Maybe I could etch her name on the pocket watch or something. Her name was Rose. This tattoo is practically drawing itself. What if we surround the pocket watch with roses? And I'm talking hyper realistic roses. Yeah, that would be really cool. Like that and like that. Alright, is there anything else that you can think of? Oh, another big question is, do you want this to be colored or do you want it monochromatic? Yeah, I know it's a big decision, but it can make a huge difference on how your tattoo looks. Personally, I prefer monochromatic. You see my sleeve here. I mean, there are little bits and pops of color, and in certain cases it does look better, but in my opinion, the monochromatic really allows you to get in there, really emphasize the shading, the contrast, and shadows, and it all just really pops. Yeah, that way if you want more work done in the future, the colors won't clash. But, let me know. I'm just, throwing it out there. But, think on it for a minute. Okay, and any other specific things, like things that are special to you, that hold a lot of significance to you? What's that? A lucky number? Lucky number 7. Well, why don't we make the pocket watch say, pointing to 7 o'clock? Right on. Yeah, I think these are some really cool ideas. I'm glad we can work this out together. This is really working out. I'm glad. You want to see it? Oh, no, sorry, I wasn't sketching your tattoo. I was just writing my grocery list. Yeah, that, like toilet paper, I've been out of it for 3 weeks, so, I gotta write these things down as I think of them. No, I do all my tattoos freehand. Yeah, so no stencil. I just let the creativity flow and my style just kind of forms itself as we go. No exact plan or formula. Yeah, I know. I mean, for your first tattoo, I understand, but you have to understand that's my flow, you know. The difference between a good tattoo and a great tattoo is a level of trust that exists between us. So you gotta trust me to do the work, and I gotta trust you. You're still okay with that? Okay, cool. I just like to make sure. I just want you to be comfortable and everything. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So, you ready to get started? What's that? Does it hurt? Well, I mean, you are being poked with needles hundreds of times a second, so it definitely doesn't feel like a tickle. But hey, I don't want you to worry about it at all. Okay, we'll just really take our time today. And if it gets to be too much, you let me know, and we can just take a little break, okay? You're under no obligation to try to endure more than you can handle. I'll tell you, when I am tattooing, my number one priority is you. I'm not thinking about the football game tonight. I'm not thinking about what I'm gonna eat for dinner. When you're in my chair, you are my one and only priority. I want to make sure you walk out of here completely happy and satisfied with the work. Okay? So no matter how long it takes. Yeah, absolutely. There's no need to be worried about it. All right. Are we ready to get started? All right. So first, we just gotta shave that area of your arm. That's okay. Okay. Looks good. We are ready to rock. So, first thing I want is to just do one quick little test, just so you have an idea of the sensation that you'll be feeling. So, 3, 2, 1, and done. How did that feel? Not too bad. Okay, as we continue, that will probably feel a little bit more intense. Okay, yeah, so just let me know if it gets to be too much. Ready? Here we go. We're going to start with a little bit of an outline. Good. Doing okay? Alright. Yeah, you're doing great. What's that? How long have I been tattooing? Oh, it's actually my first week. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've been going at it for about 6 years. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was an artist way before I tattooed. But, I find in this modern day, a lot more people are looking to get tattoos than they are looking to buy expensive custom-made art for their homes. And so, taught myself how to use the gun. And, been doing these custom art pieces, but with the skin as my canvas for, yeah, the better part of 6 years. Alright. Here, we'll give you a little break for a second. So our outline is almost finished already. But, you know, we still gotta move into the details and the shading and the shadows and all of that stuff. But, you feeling okay? You feel like you're still good to keep going? Cool. Yeah, well, we might as well, right? Okay, now let's go in for a little bit of the shading. Yeah, I think this is really gonna be cool. And you know what? What better way to honor your grandparents than with a beautiful tattoo, right? Yeah. Yeah, and especially like the older generation. You know, I find that they're really coming around to tattoos these days. Which is awesome. I mean, it's expressing what you feel internally, externally, on the outside, right? Okay, almost done with the shading here. Wow, it's looking great. You see that? Yeah, that's awesome. Now, we'll go in for one last round of the final details and shadowing, and then you'll be good to go. Alright, so you ready? Cool. Here. Oops. No, I'm just kidding. So, do you think you're going to be planning on getting more tattoos after this? Or is this one of those, I just gotta get one bucket list type of things? You're planning on getting more? Cool. Yeah, oftentimes people say they just want the one, but then I see them, you know, month after month, tattoo after tattoo. Next thing they know, they look like me, right? So that's cool. And just one more little there and there. We can't forget the number 7. There we go. Oh, it's looking great. And just some final touches. You know, definitely don't want to skimp out. You know, we want this to be, once again, something that you're proud of. And there we are. I think we're done. What do you think? Yeah, I'm really happy with the way it turned out. A couple of things. After this, we're gonna get you wrapped up. And a lot of people call that your second skin. And it's important that you leave it on for the next, 72 hours, as the area is going to be very inflamed. Because, of course, we were just needling the area. Second of all, I know you say you like it right now, but with age, probably within the next few weeks, that tattoo is going to lighten up significantly. Yeah, as the ink kind of sets into the skin. Yeah. No, yeah, I just wanted to make sure you're aware of it. Yeah. Oh, you have friends who've gotten tattoos? Well, yeah, so you've seen exactly what I'm talking about then. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, just making sure you know kind of the deal and what's going on. And, just depending on how your skin reacts, you might have to come back in if certain areas lighten up more than others, but I have a pretty good track record. Yeah. Well, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you. Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go grab the wrap, the second skin, and we'll get you wrapped up and get you on your way out of here, alright? Alright, cool. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. Oh, man, this kills. Ow! Man, I got sweaty hands. Oh, oh. Whoa. I just broke my watch.